everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman here. We all know this lovely lady, Jessica Cameron. We're coming at you live from Crypticon, Seattle.
Woohoo! If you're not here, you're missing out on one hell of a time.
Yes, I just talked to the Saskas. They're a fun time.
They are a fun time. Double trouble.
No doubt. So, we talked a little bit earlier off camera, and you were talking about things that are coming down the pipe. Can you say a little?
Yeah, we are really excited for Mania right now. We are just finishing up post-production on that one. So it's looking really amazing. We released our teaser trailer, and the response has been phenomenal.
I was one of them.
I can't believe how well it's doing, like online. It's just blown up.
That movie looks insane. I'm still, I told you earlier, and, I'm still waiting for Utero because that's the Buzz movie that I love Buzz movies. I know you.
See, you love it, but you haven't faux birthed the spider, baby.
No, I haven't. Is there a way we can
make that happen?
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's talk to the director.
Okay.
I didn't direct that one. It's not me.
You're the producer.
Brian Quaid did.
No. But
Brian, hurry up.
I am. I'm waiting for that one to come down the pipe. Mania looks crazy. Ellie Church.
Ellie Church is amazing in it. We had such a great time filming. That was one of the movies that we traveled across America filming. We did that one, then we did Desolation, and then we did Kill the King, which is a documentary. And I'm actually really excited for the documentary too, because it's honestly a really truthful and brutally honest look at how to make a movie on an independent style. Guerrilla filmmaking at its best and worst.
I remember when you tweeted out the idea for the movie. It's like, everybody that's are following, where do you want us to go? Well, you said our schedule, we'll film a movie.
Yep.
And honestly, I thought to myself, I was going to say something, I'm like, they're not going to do it, man. I didn't think that anyone would really commit to doing this style of guerrilla shooting.
The reason why is because it's batshit fucking crazy. It was so hard. One of the places that we had to film, because we had enough donations there, was in Alabama. I don't know anyone or anything in Alabama, so trying to find locations in Alabama, that was so hard. There's footage, we literally just needed a rest stop. Well, guess what? They don't have regular rest stops in Alabama. They have bathrooms at convenience stores, but you can't shoot in there even if you got permission because there's just marketing and labels everywhere. It would be a CGI blur nightmare. There's just labels everywhere. And so we were desperately trying. We're like, where do you guys go to the bathroom on the road? And they're like, you pull up and go to a store. What the hell? And then we're like, okay, fine, we'll revise it to be in a hotel. This will work. And then we couldn't find a hotel. So then we found a hotel that was storage lockers converted into motel rooms. I'm not joking. And the woman was having such a hard time, wanted to pay per person in the room. So we're like, well, they're only going to technically, we're only going to be there for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours tops. Come on. And then we had to go somewhere else. It was such a nightmare. We never thought we were going to get that shot in Alabama, and we had an actor from Alabama that just followed us around for hours driving with us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it was fun, and we got it done. It was really good times.
I just love the idea of it. Like I said, I wasn't sure if anyone would ever commit to that, but knowing that you proved me wrong, it makes me just want to see this movie more. It sounds great. It's just a cross-country road trip gone nuts.
Oh, batshit fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And we're way over. We can only legally have 7 people in the RV. We have 10 on the lowest end at any given time.
Well,
and at one point they came on board. They do an inspection when you're crossing the border from Arizona to LA. Yeah. And I'm like, everybody hide under the covers because we're all in the back bed. And keep in mind, you're not allowed to be in the back bed while it's moving. It's illegal.
I knew that.
We're just don't look out the windows. Be real quiet.
So you had yourself, Elle, and who were the other ones that were on the road with you?
We had Jordan Pacheco.
All right.
We had who was our makeup artist. We had Adam, who was our lovely sound guy. We had Josh, who was our TP. We had Scuba Steve, who was our PA and driver. We had Ryan and Andrews, who did gapping on my movie and then directed Desolation. We had Jonathan Higgins, who was the AD on set, and then also the executive producer. We had other actors at various times, and then we also, obviously myself, and then we had all of the gear, all of the clothing, all of the wardrobe, all of the makeup, all of the food and stuff just to keep us alive. Not to mention cleanup supplies and towels and blood and gore and guts and all that fun stuff. Oh, and then we had Aaron and Lane, who did our lovely documentary tear on the RV, like, for, you know, over 3 weeks. Like, the side came off, like, the bench, and I'm, like, literally, like, 5 hours that we're driving to drop it off. I'm, like, hammering that shit back in with glue. You're like, they won't notice, they won't notice. At one point, at 3 in the morning, Ryan's driving the RV, and I hear, like, this giant, like, you know when you hear that sound of metal scraping against metal? And you're like, something's fucking scraping against, and I look and, like, the entire side of the fucking RV all the way down, like, every fucking panel is scraped to shit. Because he hit the stupid thing, like, you know those yellow things that are, like, there so that you don't hit them next to the gas pumps?
Yeah.
He hit them. I'm like, why would you hit that? They are there to be like, don't hit the gas pump. And
they're painted
so
yellow for that reason.
And then also too, I was like, what are you doing? Like, by the time you get from the back of the RV to the front, like, to me, if you hit something metal with your car and you hear it scraping, you should stop. And then you should get out and reevaluate to be like, I should, 9 times out of 10, if you stop right away, you should back the fuck up and then readjust so you don't finish hitting it, right? No, he's like, I'm just going to keep going and hear this. I'm like running to the RV, like I'm woken up because I hear the metal. I'm like, no!
Slow motion.
Right? And then we like look outside. It's like the entire length of the RV, and I'm like, oh. Because if it just had been like a small part, that's, anyways, $1,200 in damages later.
Oh, well, that could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Well, what do you mean? They didn't look under the carriage, you know?
No, there was nothing under the carriage, and they didn't catch any of the damage inside. Because I very cleverly had bought like the little wood markers, and I'm like fixing up all the dings. I'm like gluing shit together.
I want my deposit back, you.
There. I don't feel like the side of the bench should pop off just from people sitting on it like every day for 3 weeks. I'm like, really? They're recreational vehicles that are meant to live in.
You didn't realize that someone else probably trashed that thing that before.
And they probably did that first.
They trashed it before you, and then the company that you rented from knows about it, and then they just blame you.
Probably. Well, they never caught any of the
No, I'm just saying that was probably the...
All the damage inside got, like, I was really clever, but, like, there's video of me where I'm, like, fixing and gluing, and everyone else is, like, passed out exhausted, and I'm like, I've got to fix this fucking bench! Stay still! And I'm, like, holding it, I'm like, stay! And then I, like, let go, and then it pops off, I'm like, son of a bitch! You're not listening to me.
Super glue!
It's pretty comical. Oh, so much super glue. It's not even funny. I'm, like, trim falls off, super glue that bench back on. And there's, like, trim where I accidentally put it on an angle. It wasn't straight, but I hadn't slept in, like, 3 weeks. So, whatever. It is what it is at that point. So I put it back on. I never caught it.
Wow. So, what do you have besides Mania and that? I mean, what else you got going on?
Save Yourself is in post-production. It's a really fun film that we shot up in Canada about a group of female filmmakers who run into a mad scientist.
Yeah, you guys released a teaser on that, right?
We did a teaser on that one too.
Yeah,
it's going really well.
I don't want to, because I know I saw something. I was like, I don't want to say I saw it, and then her go, we didn't show that.
It was really great. I'm really excited. I met my on-screen sister, Tiana Nori, who I love and adore, who's a great actress up in Canada on that one. So it has a very special place in my heart. So I'm really excited for that one. And then Utero, obviously, Crypticon, Mania, and Desolation. Which is the other film that we shot while traveling cross country, which is like our evil hitchhiker film that we shot. My co-star is Carlo Mendez, who's fantastic in it. So he's Eva Mendez's brother. So like one of those people that's like too good looking to be alive. We were like, you're clearly a mirage, right? Like this isn't real because you're just so pretty. Like he looks like a male version of Eva Mendez. And then we have coming up our next movie, which I cannot announce the title yet, mainly because I haven't given it a title yet. It has a title, but I don't like it, so I'm not going to say it. But we're eagerly looking forward to shooting my next movie, which I will direct and star in. It's going to be really fucked up. It's going to be the film that throws the most caution to the wind. Which, if you've seen my recent film, you're going to be like, how the fuck do you do that more?
This is the thing I love about you, is the fact that every time you do a different movie, you try to get just a little more bent, you know?
I'm not trying to get more bent, it's just I'm allowing you to see how bent I am.
Okay,
every time I let you see a little bit more of what goes on inside this head. Because if I show it all to you right now, you'll run away in fear.
I would probably run towards you, but you know, everyone else would run away. But I just totally eat up all the bentness, you know.
I love it. Well, I think it's so. What I like is that all the movies are so different. I ideas, and they're all very different, and they're all should be told because they're not going to be told.
I the same way. I got like 3 scripts in my head that I just need to write and get them out. You know.
And that's why I do it, because I have them in my head, and if I don't get them out, I really think I'll go into it.
I'm just so busy doing everything else. I don't know if I can find that. I mean, I need to harness just a little bit of time to do it. You know.
Put a muzzle on that shit.
Well, thank you for coming on.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I have you anytime. Okay, I have you on the show anytime.
I knew what you meant. If you haven't seen the Mania teaser or the Save Yourself teaser, please check them out. They're online.
And you can find Jessica on...
All over. I'm like a whore on social media. I'm all over Facebook. I'm all over Twitter, Jessica Cameron _. Find me, tweet me. I love social media. It's a great way for me to interact directly with you.
Small Girl Productions.
Yes, my production company, which I'm so proud of.
I'm so proud of it too.
I know. It just started as like a little thing, and now it's like this big thing. And
I was there. I mean, I was just like one of the first ones that liked it and followed you on Twitter, and I'm like, now it's just exploding. So proud of you. Again, thanks for coming on.
Anytime.
With that, I'm the 13th Wolfman.
I'm Jessica Cameron.
We're on the prowl at Crypticon.